Naruto 622. I absolutely love this chapter. Well, not a lot of action, right? But we're at the core of Naruto. All right, really, it's fantastic. I mean, this is Kishimoto channeling. Okay, Hashirama. Okay, this is just fantastic. Okay, well, anyway, we just set up a couple of things here first. Okay, now Hashirama and Madara, geniuses. This meeting in the beginning, okay, is Hashirama he already knows who Madara is. This whole thing is being played out. He's trying to find someone in the Uchiha that he can connect to that also has lost relatives around his age. Okay, so he's trying to find a partner in peace in Madara. Okay, someone that can understand his own pain and his own ideas. That the core of this problem are not the two groups. It's not the Uchiha and the Senju. It's the war. Okay, he's made this his kid, the wisdom to make this connection. Okay, so that's what's happening in the beginning. Hopping to the end. Okay, Madara is trying to connect to Hashirama. Right, he's trying to get him to open up to talk. Okay, now why is he doing this? He's doing this because he wants to. At this point, I'm convinced that Madara, as smart as he is, has already figured out. He's already asked questions around. He's already found out who Hashirama, his clan, is. He already knows he's a Senju. And so it's not to go for peace. Okay, it's to manipulate him and to help him to destroy the Senju, right? His clan's enemy. Okay, because he hasn't made the connection with war. As a matter of fact, Madara. Okay, let's just get a couple things out here about him. Okay, Obito. He destroyed one of his own descendants. Okay, Obito, his mind and his soul, just to get him to do what he wanted, just to make sure that he did what he wanted. All right, this guy, as far as ideology, thinking, character, the way he is, okay, it's not Hashirama. Let's get this on the table, and I think we can agree on that. Okay, so who would his brother in ideology be? Madara's Tobirama. Tobirama and Madara are really brothers in ideology. Hardline, militaristic, dehumanize the enemy, destroy them, and then of course any internal enemies, just dehumanize and destroy them too. It's the same thing. Madara and Tobirama are it's the same. They're brothers in ideology. It's the same darn people. Even at the end, all right. Hashirama, right? The meeting at the end here, right here. He's lost his brother. I'm not probably gonna say this right. Itama, okay, Itama. And instead of jumping up and trying to kill the nearest Uchiha, because it's either Uchiha or one of the clan they're affiliated with, I'm sure. It's the war that's the problem. It's not the Uchiha. So he's still, even though he's hurting, okay, he's still, like I said, the connection's there. He's not just jumping up and trying to kill him. Okay, so the whole thing. Now we've got the end, the beginning, the setup. Okay, so the whole thing with the funeral, right? Kawarama, 7 years old, right? Now, this is Kishimoto is channeling. Okay, he's really speaking right to us here. He's channeling Hashirama. Okay, now Kishimoto's already stated that he had a relative talking about World War II. Okay, that stated the reason that people went to war is because they don't understand each other. Okay, all this stuff is core to Naruto. This is what Kishimoto is telling us. He's talking right at us. Okay, and the reasons. Okay, how many people are willing to stand up, for something? Most human beings are not. Okay, Hashirama is willing to take the hits literally for what he believes, and let's talk about Kawarama. Okay, this 7-year-old. Okay, he's been killed. Okay, for most people, if someone kills someone that you care about or I care about, okay, the peace isn't the first thing that we're going to think of, probably, right? That isn't a road to peace. Someone killing somebody we care about. Okay, now how about now? Let's make this course a little more. See, this is this chapter. If you go a few levels more into it, it gets a lot more intense. Okay, now what if that person that you care about, okay, was killed? The crime that they committed was being who they are. Okay, they're just in a certain family name, clan affiliation, whatever. Just who they are. And this other group, oh, well, you're that, and we're going to kill you. That is even more intense. Okay, but we can go at a higher level of intensity. Okay, someone that you care about was killed for who they are, and they are a relative of yours. Basically, just for being themselves, just for being you, that's enough for getting killed. This is why these conflicts go on and on. I'm not going to go too far off the rails here with this, but this is what Kishimoto is telling us, right? And even in here, you see the reasons. This is really well thought out. Don't stand up because it won't do anything, and you'll just get knocked down. You just get hit for it. It won't make a difference. And then Tobirama, Madara's brother in ideology, it's the same thing. Well, we should just suppress our feelings and dehumanize and kill the enemy. There you are. See, and then the whole thing of Jiraiya. Remember when he was trying to find his, he ended up being Nagato and Naruto, the Redeemer, or the one that was going to destroy the world. When he was out there, the people talking in the bars and the whole the thing about the war and the conflict and all that kind of stuff, and how it affected everybody. It's a lot of us, unless you've read history or you have some connection or something, this stuff is so far removed from us that I don't think it properly, we can connect to some of the issues. And being older too, and especially like I said, if you've been in studied any kind of history or anything like that, you can kind of see, or known people that have been through these conflicts. It's like a war. It's like stepping on or jumping on a tiger's back. It's easier to get on it than to try to predictably get off it. And this kid, Hashirama, is trying to end this war. This is amazing. Everybody else is just, they haven't seen it, that the problem is the war. Human beings, human nature is human nature. Okay? It's the war that's going to destroy both of them. But of course they don't see it. So anyway, I absolutely love this chapter. I know some people are going to see this just as a kind of a setup chapter with some talking, but really, if you look at it, I think there's just a lot more. There's a lot more there, and it's really core to the series. So that's another reason I really wanted to kind of express myself. And I appreciate your patience in this, and I always appreciate your comments. Anybody could be an anime fan. Anybody can be a Naruto fan. You can always subscribe. You can always unsubscribe. You can do anything you want to. Until next time, take care.